Yeah, that works. That's great.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much again. I can't say how proud that I am of these guys.
Thank you.
All right, and now the mayor has something for you.
It was, you know?
Yeah.
All right,
Thank you.
thank you.
Good.
Hillary, Ryan, and Madison. Again, just to mimic those words, I mean, absolute heroes. Thank you so much. I'm glad at one time you did skip the we're supposed to do, but just for taking action when it's not easy.
Thank you.
So now let's do the, you guys have got to be good at posing, right? This is your smile behind your mask. So the girls were up swimming at the potholes, and I'll gonna let them kind of tell the main story, but there was a near drowning involving two people. One was a 5-year-old girl, I believe, and her uncle. Does that sound correct?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And the stories actually, when they tell it, as long as they use their detail, it's better coming from them. But the fire chief and I and our crews that were there that day are absolutely convinced, without a doubt, that they saved a life, if not two. And so we are just incredibly proud of them. And when we told the story to the mayor, he wanted to make sure to recognize that what they did for the community that day. So we have parents and family in the background here, and I know that they're also incredibly proud. So Anna is kind of want to maybe
Down, pulled the girl up to the side, and made sure she was okay. And the guy, he started drifting down a little bit more, but I swam over, pulled him up to the side, and then Maddie called 911, and Hillary came down and helped me keep talking to him with the life jacket and keeping him conscious and talking.
Until someone came.
Oh yeah, until someone came.
We talked to the wife. The wife was trying to get down there, but she was really pregnant, so she wasn't able to go down because it was so steep. And she said the little girl didn't know how to swim, and the guy wasn't a strong swimmer. So
Yeah.
just got stuck in the current.
Yeah, it's pretty strong down there.
And I think some of the details, they're 15-foot cliff into the water to perform the rescue, and while the other two girls kind of came down to help.
Gonna talk about that?
It was Madison that had the forethought to call 911 to help get emergency
Yeah.
services started.
Yeah, she was up at the top, so she called 911 until she came down.
And then the gentleman had a pretty severe head injury, and he was just semi-conscious when she pulled him out of the water. He'd gotten caught in one of those undertow currents. And then you guys had even thought you might have to do CPR, but he kind of
Yeah,
came around.
I thought I might have to do CPR because he was pretty unconscious, but I started asking questions first. So he was awake for the most part. He kept needing to lay down and everything. But I was trying to keep him up because I wasn't sure if he was like gonna have a seizure or pass out or something. So
Have you been trained, all of you, in CPR and first aid?
yeah, we're all CPR certified. So
It was
job.
all something like freshman year, something. A
yeah,
class that
it was
we
in a
took.
class. So
Who
Carried
jumped off the
over.
cliff? Who jumped?
but
Which one jumped off the
Oh.
cliff? Just instinct?
yeah, the girl was just screaming, so I was like, no one's doing anything. I have to do something.
You were closest to
Yeah, the way the ledge is, it's like really, really narrow, and we
Yeah.
were all three in line on it.
Yeah.
And so it was like Hannah, and then us two, and then she jumped, and then we ran down and jumped in the water on the lower fall.
The call is at down there. We don't even have the personnel or the equipment to do rescues down there. So we actually have to call the rope rescue team out of Vancouver Fire Department, which can easily be a 30-minute plus response, depending on how fast they can organize their crew to get there. So it's one of those situations where time is definitely a factor, and having these girls down there and willing to help certainly made a big difference, because it could have taken, I haven't looked at the actual call report, but yeah, it's at least, in most cases, 30+ minutes to be able to get a crew down there.
I honestly didn't really think about it too much because I was just like, no one is doing anything. You know, someone needs to do something or they're going to drown. So, you know, I just did it. It was instinct. pretty much. So.
Just sort of didn't think, just responded.
Yeah, I mean, at first I was just watching because the guy had came over to get her, so I was like, oh, okay, that's gonna work out. But then the current got him too, so.
There was
That's-
a moment when we didn't see any of them come up.
Yeah, they were both under the water. And then they got up and she was like, help, so yeah.
Were you worried about your own safety?
Not really.
It was so
Not enough
fast.
time?
It was so fast.
Yeah.
It was just, you see someone in need and you want to help. That's all I can think of is trying to help someone.